You've probably heard people say, just visualize success, and it'll come to you. Like, if you just think hard enough about wealth, happiness, or the perfect life, somehow the universe will magically deliver it to your doorstep. But let's be real, if that worked, we'd all be billionaires with six-packs and perfect relationships just from daydreaming about them. Now don't get me wrong, there's power in belief. There's power in setting intentions. But manifestation alone won't change your life. Momentum will. And if you really want to understand how success works, you need to know the difference. The idea of manifestation is appealing because it taps into something real, our brain's ability to focus. When you start thinking about something consistently, your brain begins to filter your world differently. Ever decided you wanted a new car, and suddenly you see that exact car everywhere? It's not like the world changed overnight, your brain just started paying attention. This is called the reticular activating system. It's the part of your brain that helps you notice things that align with what you focus on. And that's why people who practice manifestation start seeing more opportunities. But here's the thing. Those opportunities were always there. The difference is whether you act on them or not. Because thoughts alone don't create results, actions do. If manifestation is about thinking your way to success, momentum is about moving toward it. Imagine pushing a heavy cart. At first, it barely budges, but once you get it rolling, it becomes easier to keep going. That's how momentum works. Small, consistent actions build up until they create unstoppable movement. You don't need to feel motivated to start, you just need to start. Because motion creates motivation, not the other way around. Most people wait for inspiration, but successful people understand that action leads to inspiration. When you take the first step, no matter how small, you create energy. And that energy fuels the next step, and the next, until you're in a rhythm. Think about a time you didn't feel like doing something. Maybe working out, studying, or even cleaning your room. But the moment you got started, something shifted. That's momentum in action. Here's why this works. When you complete even a tiny task, your brain releases dopamine, the chemical that makes you feel accomplished and motivated. That dopamine hit makes you want to do more. The more small wins you stack up, the more your brain craves progress. This is why the hardest part of anything is starting. Once you get moving, your brain rewards you for continuing. But when you just sit around thinking about success without taking action, you don't get that dopamine boost. Instead, you start feeling stuck, frustrated, or even anxious. That's why people who rely only on manifestation often get discouraged. They keep visualizing success, but nothing changes, and they start wondering what they're doing wrong. How to apply this in real life? If you want to actually attract success, stop focusing on wishing for it and start focusing on building momentum. Here's how. 1. The 1-minute rule. If something takes less than a minute, do it immediately. It's a simple way to break through procrastination and create instant progress. 2. The 2-day rule. If you're building a habit, never skip more than 2 days in a row. This keeps your momentum from breaking completely. 3. Reverse manifestation. Instead of saying, I will attract success, ask yourself, what is the smallest action I can take right now? Success isn't waiting for the perfect moment. It's not about hoping the universe aligns for you. It's about creating the movement that makes success inevitable. Manifestation makes you notice opportunities, but momentum is what lets you seize them. The people who seem to have manifested success, they weren't just thinking about it. They were taking action, building momentum, and creating a compounding effect that made success unavoidable. So instead of asking, how do I attract success? Start asking, what's the next small step I can take? Because the moment you stop waiting and start moving, that's when everything changes.